Hey, how you doing, YouTube? All right, I'm making this video, I guess, in response, not in response to others, but basically about 19 Delta MOS, and OSUT training. For those of you guys who just enlisted, if you're National Guard, active duty, you just enlisted and you receive your MOS and you're in 19 Delta, and I'd advise you to look up really what it is, because what you think you may know about it, you probably don't. Basically, the primary responsibility of a 19 Delta is to be eyes and ears on the battlefield. You're a recon asset to the Army. That's what you are. Like I said, I advise you to look up more about it on Google and stuff like that, because I primarily want to talk about the guys who are anxious to know about fucking training and shit like that. So fucking, all right, you'll go to MEPS, right? You take care of your little bullshit at MEPS. You'll fucking go through medical examinations, fucking hearing screenings, eyes, touch your eyes and all this shit. After MEPS, you'll get a ship date. Once you get your ship date, you report to the airport. You go to the airport. They'll fly you down to Georgia. From there, there'll be a bus to take you to Fort Benning. Now, this is the part I mainly want to talk about. When you first get to Fort Benning, it is not going to be basic off the bat. So you'll be on the bus, you'll be all anxious and shit, like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. It's fucking, basic training. Once you get there, there's a thing called like 30th AG, which is reception. Once you get there, the bus is going to pull up. You're going to see a drill sergeant walking up towards the bus, and you're going to be thinking like, holy shit, here it is, finna start. And it's not. He's going to get on the bus, and he'll be like, hey, how you doing? Welcome to Fort Benning. I'm Drill Sergeant such and such, and I'll be doing your process today. And you'll be like, the fuck? Like, I thought this was, but wait, it's going to come. So you'll spend 10 days there in 30th. The first 72 hours, you are not going to sleep. You're going to have shots. You're going to fucking getting your uniforms, you're getting your PTs and shit. You'll be in PTs most of the time. You'll be getting fitted for your ACUs. You'll be getting fitted for your hats. You'll get your dress socks. You'll get fucking boots. What else? Yeah, you'll be taking care of all like the immunization stuff, your deers, if you guys are married and stuff like that, financial situations, my pay accounts, you'll be taking care of all that. So all that stuff is taken care of before you actually go downrange to actual basic training. So you spend 10 days there, probably bored out your fucking life, you're ready to go and shit like that. If you're gonna quit in 30th, then in my opinion, you're fucking soft, because 30th ain't shit. So yeah, don't quit during 30th. It's not the time to quit. On ship date, you'll pack up all your shit from 30th. In 30th, they're gonna show you how to make your bed and all this shit, so you're not gonna go there totally lost. You're gonna be marching, you're gonna be making your bed, learning how to get up 4 o'clock in the morning, because they will wake you up, trust me. They'll wake you up. You'll get woken up 4 o'clock in the morning, so get used to that. Once ship date comes, right, you have all your stuff outside, you get on the bus, that's when the shark attack begins. You'll pull up to your actual barracks, where basic training will be conducted at. And for 19 Delta Cav Scouts, you guys will not be training with the infantry guys. All infantry guys, when you go to 30, if you want to hear infantry guys, just remember this, you want to hear infantry guys talking about like Sand Hill this, Sand Hill that, you will not be going there. You will be going to Harmony Church. Harmony Church is where tankers and all like the armor aspects get trained at. So Cav Scout and tankers are going to get trained in the same place, but you guys are not in the same barracks, if you understand what I'm saying. So you guys are going to pull up to Harmony Church. Drill sergeant's going to come out there, he's going to curse you out, call you up as the bitches, motherfuckers, all that shit, tell you to hurry up, get off his bus. He's going to give you impossible time hacks. He'll be like, all 42 of you got 3 seconds to get off my bus, otherwise you're pushing. So don't try to rush, you're not going to meet the time hack, you're going to push. All right, so you're going to get there. You're going to have to, the bags that you get from 30th, you're going to have to hold those above your head, plus on top of plus you're going to have to hold your personal bag up on top of your head too. Like hold it above your head, not on your head, but above your head. I would suggest don't be that guy to bring a fucking suitcase. Do not be that guy to bring a suitcase. If you bring a suitcase, you're gonna get fucked up, because you have to hold that shit, and you'll be holding it for 20 minutes. You're gonna put them down, right? And then there's always gonna be that one guy that's like, put him down. So there'll be one loud thump, and there's that one late thump. He's gonna be late as hell, and they'll be like, oh really? All right, pick him back up, put him down. And again, it's gonna be a different guy this time. He's gonna be late, so you have to keep putting it up, putting him back down, putting him up, putting him back down. Your arm's gonna get tired, right? And on top of that, after you do that, then like, you guys ain't shit, blah, blah, they curse you out, and then they'll make you do push-ups after that. So you do push-ups, you be all sweaty and shit. And I went during the summer, so it was like 87, 95 degrees, and you're in fucking full ACUs, sweating, boots on, fucking PC on. My shit was drenched, I was drenched. But yeah, so yeah, how you start pushing and stuff like that. What you're gonna do, you're gonna do an inventory check. So basically you're gonna dump out all your shit, everything you just packed up from 30th, you're gonna be outside and you're gonna dump all that shit on the ground. Then you have to hold it all up. If you hold it all up, okay, they want to make sure you have everything. You're going to stuff it back in your bag. And then they'll show you upstairs to your barracks. Once you get upstairs to your barracks, they'll give you, like, you have, it depends on which troop you're in. They may give you, like, an impossible time hack. Again, you have 10 seconds to pack all the stuff in your locker and then be back downstairs in a formation. And you're like, okay, number one, if you don't pay attention to 30, if you're not going to know what a formation is. Number two, you're going to try to fold all your shit. Don't be that guy because you're not going to have time to. So you're probably just going to have to stuff your shit in your locker. Right? So once you do that, he's going to come around and drill sergeant might come around and like, look at it like, oh, this is fucked up, it's wrong. You'll be pushing. All right? And you do usually, depending on what time you get there, you after the shark attack, they'll take you to either usually lunch chow. That's usually when usually when the new troops usually come in around lunch chow. So they'll take you to lunch chow, they'll march you. As soon as you get outside the defect, you're gonna get smoked. You do a lot of push-ups. You're gonna eat. You're gonna get back outside of the defect after you eat. You're gonna get smoked. You're gonna get marched back to your barracks. You're gonna get smoked. You're gonna go inside the barracks and you're gonna get smoked again. Yeah, so that's primarily that's what the first 3 weeks are gonna be like until you actually start training. And once you start doing PT in the morning and shit like that, it gets a little bit better. After around the second to third week, you'll do BRM. After BRM, you qualify with your M4 carbine for your scouts. So you'll be using, smaller rifle, M4 carbine. You have, what do we do right after that? It was ARM, so you learn how to use like a PEC 15, close quarter optics. Yeah, you do ARM. You'll learn some like maneuvering shit. You go in a white phase, and everybody's like, "Oh, white phase, it's gonna be so much better," and it probably is. It probably is. But the best thing is graduating and leaving that bitch. I can guarantee you that much. Yeah, so you go in a white phase. Fucking after white phase, you really just do ARM shit. You really don't do shit. Fucking blue phase. You go into blue phase. Then there's family day. After family day, fucking you come back. Those 2 days. Those fucking what feels like 24 hours that you have with your family. You're back there in that bitch, and that's when you're probably gonna start to hate it the most, when you're back at Fort Benning after family day. Because family day is a tease. Don't look forward to it. I mean, look forward to it because it's a break, but it's a tease. So you'll be right back at Fort Benning for another 6 weeks, but you'll be doing fucking training with Bradleys, Humvees. You'll be shooting 50 cals Mark 19s. Fucking, you'll be clearing rooms and shit. You'll do that in blue phase. That's the best part. Urban ops. You'll be doing a lot of that shit. Yeah, man, you actually get to learn some scout shit. Call up for fire. Fucking reacting to contact, which is one of my favorite. I love that combat shit. Love it. Yeah, and then fucking you'll do a 20K ruck march, which is I think like 12 miles. My math may be wrong. Don't fucking, whatever. You do a 12-mile ruck march. Don't fall out. Just put one foot in front of the other. Keep on with the pace. After you do the 20K, you'll fucking march to this place. And you get your rites of passage. That's when you get your fucking saber pins. I would show you mine, but mine upstairs. I don't feel like getting them. But you get your saber pins. Once you get your saber pins, you officially become a CAS Scout. After that process, the treatment that you get from drill sergeant is going to be completely different. Because you have completed all the training requirements that you need to become a CAS Scout. You're not like a crab anymore. You're not a fucking little, punk-ass private who don't know shit. You're a scout. So they treat you as a scout. I know after we fucking got our rites of passage, the treatment from the drill sergeant is a whole lot different. It's a whole lot more lax and stuff like that. So they actually talk to you, I mean, yeah, you still got to go to parade rest and, all that proper shit, but they're not in your face as much, Then after that, like 10 days after that, you get graduation, and you back home. You're on your 10-day leave, or I'm guard, so I came back home. But you might be on your 10-day leave or whatever. So that's kind of sums up what you're gonna be doing. I left out a bunch of details, kind of vague. I didn't want to spoil anything. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't tell you that you're gonna be doing, but I want to tell you to deter you from fucking going and shit like that. There's a lot of shit you're gonna see and stuff there too. But mainly, it depends on who you are, really. If it's easy or not. If you're asking yourself, is basic training easy? Is being a 19 Delta easy? Anything worth wanting is never easy, but it all depends on who you are. If you are out of shape, and I say if you're that person that has like 6 months until they enlist, go ahead, take this time right now to start working out, doing push-ups and shit like that. You're not gonna do them. You're not gonna do them at all. But just so you know, someone's telling you right now, if you have like 6 months until you enlist, start doing push-ups and shit. Because that's all you're gonna have time to do. That's it, push-ups. No, there's no time to lift weights and shit like that. So that's all you're gonna be doing. So if you want to come back looking all cut and shit for your girlfriend, you want to, look like, oh, I'm in the fucking military and shit, start doing push-ups. So when you get to basic training and they start smoking the shit out of you, you're not struggling as much. Or when it's time for your PT test, you're not struggling as much. That's another thing I want to talk about too. The PT test and BRM are the most important things really in OSUT training. That's the only thing they had to judge you off of, especially your PT scores. That's what I think is most important, especially your PT score. You have to, I would say, if you're gonna want to be looked at like, hey, this guy's in shape or whatever, you want to get like a 270 or above. A 270 or above is what you want to go for. If you max out, you're like 300, 320, 315, or anything above a 300, awesome. You the shit. But you want to get like a 270 or above. I got a 315, so I'm the shit. Yeah, no, but you wanna get a 270 or above. So I say in your spare time after like red phase, right? Because red phase you don't have spare time. White and blue phase, take that personal time you have to do PT. Take that personal time you have to do PT. Because you can shower on your own. You don't have to do shower drills. In red phase, you don't have to do shower drills where they don't rush you. You take a shower. You get in the shower. You have like 3 seconds. You wash up. You get out. White phase, you have a little bit more time to take a shower. And you have personal time. So during that personal time, take the time to do some push-ups, sit-ups. I like switch it up. Like what I used to do like, okay, we do PT one day, and then during organized PT, you may do push-ups, right? So that day I was doing sit-ups, right? And then the next day, organized PT, we're running. So at the end of the night, I'm doing push-ups. So basically what it is, you're really working out 2 times a day. That's what you really want. And that's when you'll start to see progress and shit like that. You start to see progress, like you start to see definition in your body, and you'll start to fucking push more. Because I did that, and then I took my PT test, and I fucking maxed out. Oh, shit. So that's what you want to look for. And you're going to have, I know I'm all over the place right now, but if you're watching this, just keep in mind that you're going to fucking argue with your battle buddies. It's going to happen. People are going to get on your nerves. You're going to fucking want to fight them and shit like that. Don't fight them. Just walk the fuck off. It's not worth it. You there to fucking become a soldier. You there to fucking become a scout. All the other bullshit, you leave that shit, you leave all that individual personality shit, you leave that back here. You leave that back home. Yeah, that's not what you signed up for. And if there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to think they're individuals. A bunch of people are going to think they're individuals. They'll get out of that shit real fast. Because in order for the team to focus, in order for you to fucking to progress there, you don't have to work as a team. Or you don't have to act like you can work as a team at least, And then on graduation day, if you want to catch a motherfucker that you don't like, hey, meet me at the fucking gas station, do that, whatever. All right, so this concludes my 19 Delta OSUT advice, I want to call it, advice. All right, so wish you guys the best of luck. You guys are shipping out. Don't quit. It's not hard. It's 16 weeks. It sounds long. It's not that long because people back home are like, oh, you weren't going that long. But fuck it, it's going to feel like hell to you. It's going to feel like the first 3 weeks going to be the longest 3 weeks of your life. It's going to be the longest 3 weeks of your life. But, hey, you can get through it. It ain't shit. All right? Peace.